your eye on him. Billing in the 24 kart. Big slider from Curvers. They go 3 wide in the L7, kart 54 for Trenta. Look out, here comes Billing. Billing up the inside, are you kidding me? Billing puts the move on Trenta, and you have a new race leader. This will be competitive, Liam, make no mistake about it. Danielle Thompson out there as well for the Dirt Trackers. Hello to Ken and Lorette, proud grandparents here this weekend.
Stacked field for Junior Light, presented by McDonald's and Bullet Karts for Junior Light here in round number 1. So they peel through the opening corner and up that back straightaway and into Carey's. So they get through that unscathed. The kids normally put on a clinic. The driving ability from so young in this sport, because they can bring them in from very early on. There's a little tangle. They still manage to recover through the middle of the raceway. And kart 82 will lead the opening lap.
A lot of names that you recognise through different speedway side of things. Lockie Virgin is out there as well, one of the Virgin family here in the local area. Mum and Dad very proud, and of course, Granddad John Jenkin is here to work on that kart as well. Ian's walking around the crowd. Good to have her here as well. Battle is still going on for the lead between Archer Johnson and Zoe Cook. Back to Archer Paps Burford, Braden Jansen, Kieran Moore, Jackson Little, Dylan Bowering, Archer Paps Burford, Michael Burford, one of his 3 kids racing this weekend.
So exciting early. Have a look at the sliders being traded. That was Burford, Paps Burford. Archer putting up another spot into 3rd. So Archer Johnson, your leader. But have a look at him for 3, 4, 5. 3 wide. I don't know how you even fit 3 karts through that corner, but the kids are getting after it. Braden Jansen, Dylan Bowering, and Archer Paps Burford to 5th. Kieran Moore, Cody Alexander, Declan Swart, Jackson Little, Jace Hill, Tyson Caruso, Ezra Reichstein, Jackson Firth, Tyler Huxton, Madeline Lewis from Adelaide Car Club. And the battle is still well and truly on for your top 2. Archer Johnson and Zoe Cook not bowing out of this an inch. Tucked right in there. Burford's back a couple of spots as Bowering and Jansen, Kieran Moore, Cody Alexander have snuck their way through, and that's a hell of a battle for 3, 4, 5.
15 karts out there. Matty Lewis, one of the Lewis clan, the L7. Tyler Hux in 14th. Ezra Reichstein, Jackson Frith, Jackson Little. Back then to Jace Hill. That's your top 10 through 15. Tyson Caruso, son of Mark Caruso, current Australian Sprint Car All-Star Series champion. Ripping shot as they come down into Carey's once more. Archer Johnson still in command, but what a battle it is. Zoe is not giving up that. And now Dylan Bowering, who got a ripper run. Here comes Bowering, Liam.
Massive speed, final corner coming up. Will Johnson hang on? I think he will. Zoe Cook was tucked right in there. But I think Johnson will hang on. Bowering come out of nowhere. The local absolutely knows how to get around this place. So a pair of locals for second and third, but Archer Johnson takes the victory here in heat race number 1 for the Junior Light, presented by McDonald's and Bullet Karts. From there, it was Zoe Cook who battled the whole way there in second from Dylan Bowering, Braden Jansen, Kieran Moore, Cody Alexander, Declan Swart, Tyson Caruso, Archer Paps Burford, and Jackson Little making up your top 10. Thanks to Scope Imagery, Mullins Trailer Parts, and Junior Light presented by McDonald's and Bullet Karts. Of course, our executive sponsors, Beltec Engineering and Kev Trans Haulage, set for the green. And they'll wave them through. There's no problems with that start. Virgin and Max Cook, your top 2 through turn number 1. Then it's Henry Shepherd, Connor Carruthers, Cody Jackson, Felix Bell, Danielle Thompson, Huxley Paps Burford, Easton Paps Burford, Spencer Moore, Anthony Labella, Keaton Griffiths, Thomas Little, Tate Neal, and Lacey Swart. But your leader is Max Cook. Officially locks in lap number 1. So Cook from Virgin, Connor Carruthers, Cody Jackson, Henry Shepherd, Felix Bell, Huxley, Paps Burford. Look at the battle on screen. He's cut 1-2-1, Cody Jackson and Connor Carruthers. But the race lead is still in hot hands as Max Cook from Tatiara goes up against Lachlan Virgin. A pair of local boys going for it here in Junior Light heat number 2. Fastest cut on track is Max Cook so far. And Virgin sticking with him the whole way.
Yeah, something about that Cook family, Liam. They really get after it, don't they? Virgin in that second spot. Connor Carruthers in third. Henry Shepherd, Felix Bell, Cody Jackson, Keaton Griffiths out of Western Australia. We'll see 2 heats of Junior Light. Thanks to our friends at McDonald's and Bullet Karts. Boy, our race leader got a nice little lead right now. We work our way through the gum trees. This beautiful little Tatiara Club. Whoa, look at Virgin coming on. You got a pair of Tatiaras, in fact 3 Tatiara Club members. First, second, and third. And Liam, you can see Lockie's got the Marcus Dumsney paint scheme on the 47.
Yeah, things immaculately presented. Absolutely stands out. They've done a great job this weekend. There's so many fresh looks and everyone has really cranked up their appearance to the top standard here on the big stage. Every couple of years, they put the Australian titles up for grabs. And this pair at the front, no doubt about it, turned them out beautifully. Max Cook and Lachlan Virgin, then Connor Carruthers. So top 3 all local as the white flag waves and we have 1 rotation left to run. Virgin absolutely coming for Cook now through Carries. Virgin carries more speed, but Cook off the corner better and holds on for now. Into the final corner they'll run. And Cook and Virgin, standout performance by these 2 out in front. Great race, and Cook will get the job done from Lachlan Virgin. Connor Carruthers chased him hard, and then it's tight from there for 4th, 5th, 6th. This checkered flag will wave on heat race number 2 of the Junior Light for Bullet Karts and McDonald's.
That was relatively incident-free, which is good. Cook was too quick, but only by 0.219 of a second. Connor Carruthers in third, Cody Jackson 4th, Felix Bell out of the Lucendale Club in 5th. Dirt Trackers West Aussie, Keaton Griffiths in 6th. Anthony Labella out of Adelaide in 7th. Tate Neal in 8th. Henry Shepherd and Huxley Paps Burford in that 10th position. Big thanks to Ace Coot Photography too. He's been getting 1,000 photos. Actually, probably 10,000 photos. So we're underway. Bullet Karts and Maccas. Oh boy! We got through turn 2. Someone around the top. 3 wide into the left-hander. Ezra Reichstein, your leader. Lacey Swart in there as well. Anthony Labella. Oh, somebody didn't get out of that corner. Just have a look. Is it Cody Jackson? So your leader is Ezra Reichstein. Track is a little slippery under tyre. Anthony Labella back in that third spot. Lacey Swart, Connor Carruthers, Thomas Little. Thomas out of the Alice Springs Club. His mum Sky and dad John. We just caught up with that family for our documentary. So the top three starting to gap them. Lacey Swart in that very distinctive bright pink number 96. It would really help her parents to be able to spot her when it gets a little muddy out there. McDonald's and Bullet Carts proudly supporting the Junior Lights. Round 2, Heat 1. That's the battle on screen between Connor Carruthers and Lacey Swart. 17 kart. Just drifting through that shot as well of Spencer Moore. Cody Jackson, we mentioned before. So nice little battle between Carruthers and Lacey and Connor going at it right there. The action line marking. Number 13 of Connor Carruthers. Just saw the 6 of Archer Paps Burford. Boy, that's a good little battle. I think Carruthers got through. That card in third spot, Labella. Starting to work on the lead duo. Then you go back to 6th, and there's 10 of them in it. Thomas Little, Lachlan Virgin, Kieran Moore, Chase Hill, Felix Bell, Zoe Cook, Cody Alexander. Boy, it's busy down the backstretch. Trying to make a run in the middle of all that is Kieran Moore from the Adelaide Club in the 8 kart. Boy, it's busy. Somehow they got through turn 1 and 2 just then. So Tate Neal getting away a little bit now. Labella, Reichstein, Carruthers, Swart, Virgin, Little, Moore, Bell, and Hill. Your top 10 as the checkers come out. Tate Neal timed it beautifully. Boy, that was a feisty one. Tate Neal in the end won by 1.6 seconds over Labella. Connor Carruthers got to third. Reichstein fourth. Virgin fifth. Swart sixth. Moore, Hill, Little, and Bell rounding out your top 10. Junior Light, round 2, Heat 1. Aaron came from an incredible era of Formula 500 racing in WA where there was at least 30 cars in every race. It's to line them up 3 wide, 10 rows back. Here we go, LJ. Oh, there's a casualty already. It's the 9 kart. And that's Huxley Paps Burford. And Aaron
Tyler
Griffiths
Hux
again on the
as
job.
well, I think. Kart 11. So they stick with the green, and Keaton Griffiths and Tyson Caruso go at it early. Griffiths gets overtaken by Bowring. So Caruso, your race leader, the SA champ, on his way to a heat win, but he has heavy company from Dylan Bowring, who already has a heat race win for the day. He claimed the opening heat of the junior light category, and he is in hot stead to do that again. So the pair, Bowring from Tatiara, Tyson Caruso from the Adelaide Kart Club, and those two are locked together for this race lead. Keaton Griffiths still right in there. Declan Smart as well. And it's a small gap back to Easton Paps Burford and Jackson Frith. But the battle is hot for the lead. Caruso and Bowring up through Kerry's corner. They point downhill slightly into the final right-hander in the lap. Caruso holding steady, but Bowring is right on the tail of the S number 1. Griffiths trying to stick with the battle. They rip right past the commentary point. Declan Smart is fourth, and then it is a four-kart battle for position number 5. They're tucked up behind Easton Paps Burford. It's Jackson Frith, Max Cook, and Braden Jansen. The four of them locked steady together. Behind them, Daniel Thompson, Archer Johnson, Jackson Little, Henry Shepherd, Tyler Huxley, Paps Burford, and Madeline Lewis all have to watch on in this heat race. Caruso still holding them out. Tyson Caruso doing a hell of a job in front from the Adelaide Kart Club. Laps are winding down and white flag gets readied for Caruso, the SA champ. He's got one more rotation around this place. The immaculate facility that is Tatiara Karting Club. And one more time around. Past the flag stand into right-hander number 1. It's going to bend around to the right before that sharp left. Bowring is right there, but Caruso holds on nicely. Up through Kerry's corner for the final time. One right-hander left to the checkers for Tyson Caruso. Dylan Bowring is right on the hammer, but it's not going to be enough. Caruso gets a job done from Dylan Bowring and Keaton Griffiths.
Dad will definitely be proud of that. Mark Caruso. They got the big sprint car transporter for
it's pretty
Tyler.
cool.
He's just got one cart in the back of it. You can just see Maddie Lewis pretty devastated down there in the middle with her dad Damien from the L7 racing team. And that wraps up Junior Lights Heat 2 Round 2 thanks to McDonald's and Bullet Racing Karts.
A pair of immaculate Lightning karts on that inside lane. As we get set for a start. Junior Light Heat Race. Number 1 of round 3. They're tidy to the line. And the pair of Lightnings lead into 1 and 2. Paps Burford getting stuck straight into it. Huxley and Archer, your top 2. So Huxley in the 9 and Archer in the 6. They've got company from Max Cook in the 91. Someone's got it unstuck. That's the 13. There's a pair of them that have bowed out in the final corner. It's the 38 of Jackson Frith and the 13. Connor Carruthers caught up in it. Both of them out of the way safely now. They'll keep going. Connor's just gutted for his Australian title. He's going to have plenty of work left to do to make up those points in the rest of the weekend. Max Cook is coming after your race leader now. Cook goes to second, and Huxley under heavy pressure now from Cook. Already has a heat race win to his name. Cook going the long way around up at Kerry's corner. Are you kidding me? Max Cook, monster drive up around the top. Boy, oh boy, big time drive up the top end. And Max Cook is your new race leader. He absolutely committed to that. No doubt about it. Huxley Paps Burford second. Archer Paps Burford third. Felix Bell from Archer Johnson. Keaton Griffiths. Cody Jackson. Jackson Little. Jace Hill. Declan Swart. Lacey Swart. Tate Neal. Tyler Hux. Connor Carruthers. And Jackson Frith. So Keaton Griffiths running a pretty unique chassis this weekend in one of the Assassin race karts out of the Glen Trelaw Motorsport camp. Got a message from GTM yesterday to let me know all about it, running one of his sister chassis. So super cool. That chassis has come a very long way and is an Australia number 1 in speedway karting. Is the identical chassis to that. So Max Cook sees the 1 lap to run flag. White up in the air and starting to have quite a tearaway victory here in Junior Light Heat Race number 1 of round 3. Super smooth. He carries a ton of speed. And there's yellow up in Kerry's corner. So I think one might have gone over. Checkers will wave. And the officials are running up there at that top corner up in Kerry, so they'll go red now. And we'll just have a couple of moments, folks, and let the officials tend to that driver up in Kerry's corner. They're all coming to a stop nicely, and they'll get the officials up there, and we'll be back with you in just a few moments' time.
So, Junior Light, heat number 2. A little bit of a breeze blowing, so I know that Mitch has got a million things to do, but every now and again that grid when it comes up is super helpful to us. Let's get after this. Now the sun starts to fall. No!
Not a good spot to be turned around.
Did everybody stay on all their tyres? That's the biggest question.
I think they have, at least from our pan. It's perfectly behind the control tower.
Are we still staying green?
I think we look good.
Looks like we are. You Devo, if you're caught up in all that, but your race leader is the 47 card of Lachlan Virgin. Lockie's got the Marcus Dumsney war paint on. Big Marky Dumsney fan. The Virgin family, of course, along with the Jenkins. Very much local flavour here in this region. Boy, the kids really kick it into Kerry's. Just looking on screen, Kieran Moore. You've got Easton Paps Burford, speaking of the Burfords. The Cooks as well, really great racing family between Zoe and Max. You've got Spencer Moore, Thomas Little, Henry Shepherd, Dylan Bowering, Matty Lewis in the 7, Braden Jansen from the Dirt Trackers. Hello to all the Jansen family that are here from the Dirt Trackers here this weekend. Cody Alexander, we spoke to proud dad earlier on, Shannon. Danielle Thompson, the Thompson family, a.k.a. the Ditchfields from the Dirt Trackers. Wonderful to have them here. And Tyson Caruso, the SA1. I was talking to Dad Mark a little bit earlier on. Of course, I'm not sure if Caruso is still out there because we dropped a stack of them, and I don't think he is. So he was caught up in that battle. I think our last kart still running is the 17 at this point, just going past us, Spencer Moore. And you got Matty Lewis as well. But this is Lachlan Virgin. It's Virgin Airlines out in front on his own right now. Marcus would be proud.
On his way to a second heat race win in this category for Lachlan Virgin. He is doing everything right to head towards that big national title plate. That's what they're all fighting for.
I think it's Kyron Moore as well. My apologies if that's incorrect, but we're right near the ambulance outgate if you'd like to let us know. It is Woods, by the way, before I was checking on the pronunciation, so I think there's 3 of them here racing this weekend. So if we're getting any of these pronunciations wrong, please don't let us drive you nuts all weekend. Come and see us, Wade and Liam. We're down near the ambulance out area off that final corner in this direction. Not long till we wrap this one up. Good little battle going on right then between Easton Paps Burford, Zoe Cook and Thomas Little. The Little family out of Alice Springs, just like the Beatons have made the trip down from the Red Centre. Cool to have them here. Boy, this is one-way traffic for our race leader right now. There he is on screen. And the Virgin team pretty happy with the way things are panning out for Lachlan. Checkered flag is out. Nice drive. Kyron Moore will pick up second. 3-kart battle. Easton Paps Burford holds on in that 4-kart. Little Matty Lewis off the back. She's a real character like her old man. Her dad would have fun at a tax convention. Lockie Virgin, your winner from Kyron Moore. Back to Easton Paps Burford in 3rd. Zoe Cook in 4th. Dylan Bowering in 5th. Thomas Little out of the Alice. Henry Shepherd 7th. Spencer Moore 8th. And Matty Lewis, the last kart running after we ended up with that multiple kart exit.
Huxley Paps Burford, Lacey Swart and Cody Jackson make your 20-kart field, and Max Cook has 4 points up his sleeve.
That's a reasonable amount. Gee, well done the Burford boys too. They're all in the show. I think we are green, Liam. It's a pretty good launch.
Nice clean entry into 1. They're following along Max Cook, Dylan Bowring
Yes.
will be the early race leader.
Oh, they've shuffled Cook back to third, I think. Lockie Virgin might have moved through just then. Keaton Griffiths in amongst that as well. So Liam is madly scribbling down mathematical formulas. Did Cookie just get back to second?
A squared plus B squared equals Max Cook. So Cook back to second.
That's important.
He can stay there. That's no problem. And so the win and second are separated by 2 points, and currently Max is clear by 4. So if Max can hang on to second, Lachlan Virgin, however,
Yes.
is coming after that spot fiercely in third.
Now, Lockie he's looking for his own second place in the championship as such, because if he can get up and even maybe grab the win, he would be at least second in the overall points. Cook goes for the tear-off. He might be going for the race lead. Now, spare a thought for him now. What does he do? Do you try and throw a pass at Bowring and risk crashing? Or do you try and lock it down in second? Like, what do you do at this point?
You've just got to hang on and definitely not be passed by
somebody
Virgin.
Off the track just then. In Kerry's has locked it up. So Cook, Virgin, Griffiths, Moore, Zoe Cook. How about the Cook kids? 2 of them in the top 6, Liam.
Fast operators indeed. Now, if they stay this way, Max Cook will retain that A1 mantle. He currently was your pole sitter. He's 4 points clear of Bowring, but if Lachlan Virgin gets past, Bowring and Cook will level up. It will be a tie break.
So what, if Lockie gets to the lead, you mean?
If Lockie gets to second.
If he gets to second, it ties them up. Well, there's a lot playing on this. Keaton Griffiths. Keaton is too far out of this to be anything but fourth, I would think, unless there's an E and F from either one of these 3 out in front. Oh, here it comes. Oh, Virgin puts the move in. Now, what's that point situation you were talking about? We now have oh, having said that, Cookie comes back. He says no.
How good.
He must know, I would think, where he's got to finish at least. He came back with a vengeance
This
on
is an
Lachlan
Aussie
Virgin.
title defence and a half.
Tatiara. All 3 local kids. Now Zoe Cook is up to 5th. Wow.
Big steer by this family. Here comes Keaton Griffiths now. In the Assassin out of WA, the Dirt Trackers.
Now Bowring's gotten away, Liam. It's a substantial lead for him right now. He's clear of all this, but not Max. He's got a lot to deal with right now.
Why am I the one that has to do the maths? I don't like this. I don't like being in this situation.
Well, we can wait till the Aussie flag gets presented either way. But right now, Max, if you think Max is nervous, spare a thought for his family and the Virgin family as well. They're right on this as well. They want Lockie to get up there. And how about the Bowring family? They're fully invested in this as well. So Dylan, white flag is out. 1 to go. What does this mean? Look at Virgin. Whatever he does, Max Cook has got to finish at least in that top 3, in that top 2, I would think. Bowring, great drive from him. Dylan's driven away to take the pressure right off.
They are side by side through the airspan. Are you kidding me? Virgin has gotten up. Lockie Virgin has got to second.
Oh, wow. He did. Bowring, I think that might be enough. Bowring, Virgin, Cook, Griffiths, Cook, Swart, Caruso, Jansen, Johnson, Little. Who gets the flag? I wonder whether Tony Connor even knows that yet, whether the Acre officials have worked that out. By the way, Dylan Bowring is throwing that thing around, maybe. He may. The body language looks like. And well done, great sign of showmanship then and sportsmanship from Max to roll up alongside him.
1 point is all that's separated that A1.
Did anybody get the flag? I think Dylan, did you work it out that was...
By my points, I don't want to be the one that
Too
does
bad,
it.
everyone's listening.
I have Dylan Bowring up by 1 point over Max Cook.
Now that's unofficial, that's our mathematics. I can see the guys are hanging around with that flag. They want to give him the lap at least, I would think. So maybe officials are working that out now. Maybe they can hand him or someone the flag and put us all out of our misery.
Please.
Boy, how about the pressure? How about the pressure on
Please.
Cookie? What a drive from Virgin. Here we go. Dylan Bowring about to fire. That's where you don't want to fall when you're doing the push in front of everybody. You're the only person. I got to send a shout out to the medical team, not just because he walked past with a piece of pizza just then, but they've done a wonderful job, Liam. Unfortunately, we've had to use them too many times this weekend, but the flag is up nice and high, and when he comes by, please put your hands together for your new Australian champion. What a proud moment for Dylan and his family and this region. Come on, folks, put your hands together. Dylan Bowring. What a feeling that must be. Boy, Tatiara has really stood up. These club members have been very, very strong. Dylan Jenkin holding a new racing member of the family, I'm sure of it, Dylan. She looks like she wants to race karts, I can tell. Dylan's going to be racing sprint cars within the next 12 months again. That's going to be exciting to see. So Dylan throws back the flag. He's going to come and see us in a second, Liam. Or he's going to go
in a hurry too.
Or he's going to go do donuts. He pulls up right in front of our commentary position. And we'll have a quick yarn with the new Aussie champ.